Greetings everyone and welcome to Batocera Nation. So glad that you can join us. For my last tutorial, I talked about installing Steam on your Batocera system. However, some of you may not want that because A, you don't have enough hard drive space on your Batocera system, and or B, your Batocera system may not be powerful enough to handle your Steam games. Fortunately, we have a different solution. You can now install Steam Link into your Batocera system. Steam Link allows you to stream your Steam games from your main computer PC to your Batocera system. To accomplish this, you will need to be running Batocera 32 or above. If you're running Batocera 31, you can upgrade your system from Batocera 31 to Batocera 32 Beta. And to do that, go ahead and press Start on your gamepad or space on your keyboard and go into Updates and Downloads. And then turn this on. And update type, make sure you choose beta, and then go ahead and start the update. It's going to take a while, so you need to be patient. But once you do it, you'll be able to install Steam Link. Now then, the next thing we need to do is to determine your IP address to your Batocera system. To find that out, just go ahead and press Start on your gamepad or spacebar on your keyboard, and go into Network Settings, and then right there, IP address. So copy that down on a piece of paper, because you're going to need that information for the software we're about to use, all right? So once you copy your IP address, go ahead and leave your Batocera system on, okay? Because it has to connect with your desktop. All right, so now I'm going to move over to my desktop. Okay, so we're back on our desktop and we're ready to install Flatpak on our Batocera system. Now, I got to warn you, this is a little more complicated than what we have been doing in the past. So I am going to go ahead and create on my website a page, okay, right around here called Flatpak, and that will give you a detailed step-by-step instructions. So if you don't follow everything in this video tutorial, don't worry, just go to the website, go to the page, and you'll see all the step-by-step instructions, okay? All right, so the first thing we need to install two pieces of software. This is the first one, okay? So go ahead and download that, okay? The second piece of software you're going to need is called Putty, okay? For you Windows users, download this right here. And I will be providing a direct link from the website, okay? So this one and this one. All right, so let's go ahead. I already got this already installed, okay? And let's go ahead and load that one up first. All right, so remember I asked you to go ahead and copy your IP address of your Batocera system. This is the reason why. You need that information right here, okay? Keep this the same, keep this the same, 22 and SFTP, okay? Your username is root. It always will be root unless you change it. Your password is going to be Linux, Linux, okay? Not capitalized, okay? So once you got that, let's go ahead and log in, okay? That's your Batocera system. All right, so let's go up. And let's go into this folder. All right, and let's go into Flatpak. Okay, then just go into the info text. Okay, this info text is absolutely essential. This gives us all the commands we need to be able to successfully install Flatpaks and the apps that we want to use. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to close that out. I've got that already in my Notepad++. Okay, all right, so I'll keep that handy. All right. Now we also need to install Putty, okay? And if you click on that, it's going to tell you that it's not found. This is where you need to put Putty in this folder. Program files x86 and Putty, okay? So let's go ahead and minimize this. Go ahead and install Putty. All right. So we don't want it there. That's the default folder, program files. We don't want it there. So we're going to have to change it to right here. And then put Putty. Okay. Install. Okay. Close this out. Let's go back to this app here. Go to Commands. Go into Open in Putty. All right. So there we are. All right. So the password is like the other one, Linux. Now your cursor won't move at all when you're typing it, so don't worry. Okay, hit enter. All right. So now we're going to that file we had earlier. Okay. The first thing we need to do, we need to install the repo. Okay. So go ahead and select all of that. Copy. Minimize it. Go back over here. Right click on it, and it should automatically appear. See that? Automatically appears. So go ahead and hit enter. Okay. And now we're ready to proceed. All right, minimize that. Now we can go over here. I also will be providing a link. Flathub, okay? This is the place where you can find all the different Linux apps. So for this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and install Steam Link, okay? So scroll down to the bottom, and this is the command that we need to copy into PuTTY, okay? So go ahead and click on the copy button, and it's copied. And pull up PuTTY again, right-click it, and hit enter. Before we go back to the Batocera system, we need to do one other command. It's very important. You got to go into this one right here. This one right here. Batocera Flatpak Update. Just go ahead and select it and copy it. Copy it. Minimize it. And enter. Now it's updating all the permission for all those files, okay? All right, it's done. Let's go ahead and exit. Type exit. All right, now let's head back over to our Batocera system. Okay, so we're back in Batocera. Let's go ahead and press start on the gamepad, game settings, update games list. All right. If you look around, it doesn't seem like it's there at all, right? But it's there. Go to ports, and then you'll see the apps. I'll say Flatpak. Okay. All right. So to separate that from the regular ports, just go ahead, press start again. Go into game collection settings, and then select group systems, and we want to unselect that. Okay. Unselect it, and then go back. All right. Now there's applications. Just go ahead and get in there, and there's Steam Link. All right. Go ahead and select that. I assume your host computer is already turned on, your main computer gaming system, all right? So this is what you see on the screen. Let's go up to the settings, go into computers. You can see that I got two. You could test the network on your system to make sure it's going to be able to handle Steam Link. All right, so you can see there, this computer can handle it. All right, and then I also have this little Dell laptop. All right, so once you select your computer, go ahead and hit the B button on your gamepad and back out of all that, and go ahead and make sure it's the right one there. ASO Swift, start playing. Of course, you also got to make sure that your Steam application is running on your host computer as well. All right. So you notice there, I'm moving things around and I don't have sound, okay? When I was installing Steam application on this laptop, it got stuck on the, it had like a DOS prompt. It got stuck there, and I closed it out, and I noticed that the audio is not streaming, okay? The game itself is, but not the audio. So if you have that problem where the audio is not streaming, and I went online to the Steam forums to try to determine if others had the same problem, and there are some who have the same problem. So the only solution you have there is to go into your host computer, okay, press the Windows key, and you can see there that the audio is turned on. It's muted. So you just go ahead and turn it on, okay? Once it's turned on, you can go ahead and try to play things, all right?
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past.
All right, so I got out of there. Okay, so that's the only solution I have if the sound is not being streamed to the Batocera system. Now, fortunately, it doesn't happen with every installation. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the other one up and running. Start remote play. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and select the other computer. And the laptop, all right? And go ahead and start playing. You can see this one, the audio is working fine, okay? I suspect that for most cases, you're not going to have trouble with your audio on your host computer. All right, so let me go ahead and give you a little taste of what it's capable of doing. This game, Crash Bandicoot, I was not able to install on Batocera Linux, okay? So let's go ahead and try it out by streaming it. Okay, so you can see that it worked, okay? Now let's go into Injustice Gods Among Us. Turns out that this game was able to be installed in Steam Linux, okay? But I'm going to go ahead, just for this testing, to stream it from the host computer to the Batocera system.
His money's green, and as a bonus, I get to kill Batman. You'll have to kill me.
Tempting. Sorry, Deathstroke. No bonus for you.
Okay, so you can see there, I was able to play without any trouble, okay? Okay, so I went ahead and installed 2 more games, Sonic Generations and Star Wars Squadrons, to determine how well they play with Steam Link. So let's try out Sonic Generations. This is one game I was not able to install in Steam Linux.
Sega.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. Look me up if you ever need some help. Here's a tip to get you started. Press the A button to spin from up to higher ground.
All right, you can see they play really well. Let's try Star Wars Squadrons.
Let's get it off our tail then. Enemy fighter is locked on. Enemy is wearing me down. To be the hero. Good looking out. You're locking onto me. Enemies all over me. Enemies locked right on me. you, Commander Javes.
We'll celebrate a job well done at the cantina. Come on, Vanguard, let's get out of here.
Okay, you can see there that Star Wars Squadrons works really well on Steam Link, all right? Pretty cool. All right, let's get out of this. So that's how it's done. Now, I suspect, again, that most of you will not have any trouble trying to stream your audio and your visuals to your Batocera system, all right? Once again, at our website, BatoCeraNation.com, we have a page dedicated to Flatpak, okay? So the top section will talk about how you can install Flatpak into your Batocera system. And then the bottom half will talk about how to install Steam and Steam Link for your Batocera system with all the detailed instructions, okay? So make sure you take a look at that before you proceed with your Steam project. Okay, so that is a wrap. If you found this video useful, please go ahead and like it. That would really help me out with the YouTube algorithms. And this is your first time watching Batocera Nation, please go ahead and check out our website, BatoCeraNation.com. That will give you a great overview of Batocera, and that will help you to determine whether Batocera is right for you for your gaming needs. So for my next tutorials, I have a series of Flatpak apps I'm going to cover. Something for everyone, including for retro gamers. I mentioned that because I had a few that weren't too crazy about Steam running in Batocera, since they mostly want to focus on retro gaming. The good news is that I have something cooking for retro gamers as well. So everyone will be happy with the next series of tutorials. So you don't want to miss them. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing. I've got a lot more tutorials coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Batocera Nation. Bye.